Time for a haircut again. He didn't cut them short enough last time. Ma. Good morning. Good morning, Bear Watchers. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, friends, family, and internet people. I think that's enough good mornings. From my hotel room in Anchorage. I was thinking about, I'm in Kodiak still. I was thinking about my hair stuff. I didn't bring anything to calm my hair down. I left it all back in Anchorage. I gotta fly back and get it. Oh my gosh. So I'm heading back down to the CrabFest today. I don't know what they've got going on. I actually missed, they had like a fish toss yesterday with real live, not live fish, but with real fish. And I missed that. And so I'm going to have to go get the actual list of things they've got going on. And then I heard that there's a cruise ship in town, and it's one of those tiny cruise ships that's got 250 passengers. So, but it's from Japan. I don't know if I mentioned that before yesterday. So that'll be cool. I got to go see if I can find it, where it's at. But I got to get a taxi. So I'm going to try to get some money out of the ATM here, because I would rather pay the taxi drivers cash. I know they like that. And the phone signal's not real good here, so we had to keep moving around the parking lot so he can get a good enough signal to run my card for yesterday when I came back. So let's go do all that. So I am at the Quality Inn. Heather, there's the airport over there. That's the airport terminal. That's it. Just that little building. And she walked over there to pick me up and bring me back over here yesterday. But it's a neat little hotel. So I showed you the room. And it's got the Bear Aware signs out in the front here that they've seen bears in the parking lot. But I mean, it's kind of out here in the middle of nowhere, this hotel, the airport. It's 5 miles away from town. So I don't know if there's like a river over here or what's going on. I'm waiting for my cab. There's a dip over here, so I'm thinking there's a river, which is probably why there's bears around, because they've got a source of entertainment and food. There's like a gully. Might fill up with water if there's some rain or whatever. I am not bringing my microphone today because I'm afraid of losing it at the festival like I lost my other one. I am sure I lost my other microphone at that downtown market where all the puppies were. I was probably bending over and petting a puppy and I lost the microphone. The only thing I was worried about is I was hoping one of the puppies didn't eat it. They probably just chewed on it if they did. But yeah, I'm sure if it was maybe the puppy place that they actually would have found it for me, because I put it all over social media.
It's much bigger than here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have only 5,000 2,000 people plus live here.
Yeah, if you count all of the surrounding areas and everything, there's probably 30,000 people
In Fairbanks?
In the whole area, not because the city is actually really small.
Oh yeah. See, this one, and then sometimes the two come out at the same time. One park over there, and then the tourists or customers buy little small boats.
So they actually docked.
Yeah, they dock here. There's only one that's big enough for them to park.
Seven Seas. They said there was 250 people. That looks like a big ship.
Yeah, that is a big ship. I think it's more.
You're supposed to do a search and rescue thing. I came out here for this today. Let's see what's going on. It's way over here. So the Coast Guard's out there. I don't know where the helicopter went.
Co-pilot will be the Brandon Skelly. Air crew will consist of one flight mechanic and 3 rescue swimmers, completing a series of rescue swimmer sling hoist, harness hoist, tie row, as well as some free falls.
Oh, free falls. Oh boy. I didn't finish eating my sandwich. I was hoping to get food and drink before this started.
Deployment. Surface in the water. Surface okay. Search and rescue aircraft. It's powered by 2 T700 General Electric engines capable of producing up to 1,900 horsepower. We have a 600 nautical mile radius and can transit and cruise up to 140 nautical miles. Based off Kodiak, we cover Alaska's vast 4 million nautical miles area of responsibility. Typically when we do these SAR cases following a vessel taking on water or something in distress, we can see winds in excess of 60 knots and 30-foot seas. Luckily today we're not going to be dealing with any of these severe limitations. is okay. It's going down. Alright, now this is just before the maneuvering position to do a direct delivery for swim shot recovery out of the driver. This maneuver is where the aircraft maneuvers the vent trimmer right on top of the survivor. It drops it in the water, that is under the harness, and it drops it into the footprint team as well as the team stage. Essentially, you do this in conditions where usually just the rocks on the and over to the water, goes to the survivor. Someone's working, someone's turning them on the water.
There he goes. Now my sandwich is cold. I couldn't eat it all at once anyway. So I still got half of my sandwich and half of my matcha. It's funny because they got after me about coming all the way to Kodiak to get banh mi. It's because this is from Sipping Streams. So funny. I am not sure what else is going on here today. Oh, he is actually playing jazz. But I'm coming over here to get parfaits. I'm glad I have Heather with me because I thought I was recording. You know, when my fingers get cold, it doesn't detect my fingers. But I got a tote bag and I got a mouse pad. I'll have to show them to you. There's 2 tie-dye places here. There's Eli's, which is normally up by us. I don't know where these people are located. I don't think I've ever seen their stuff before. But I like the jumpsuits. Those are nice. Oh, look, it's pants. It's pants. Yeah. I wanted to get a t-shirt yesterday because it was so hot. It wasn't running. Heather was standing right in it when she refilled it. And here comes all the kids. Fun. They've got all this chalk here. Very cool. So of course licorice is here. There's posters and, you know, like fair stuff. Lots of jewelry. I didn't even bring my jewelry. And I keep thinking, oh, I should buy a pair of earrings. But then I was like, I left my earrings. So, yeah. I don't need more earrings. Although Mary took a lot of the jewelry with her. Oh, cute. Cute stuff. Alaska love. I'm guarding Heather's lemonade. Oh, I'm sure you've seen me with this. But Jenny from Sipping Streams gave it to me. She bought a bunch of them. So, yeah, she was hoping to have more help. But I don't know if she really needed it. It might be a blessing that she couldn't find the help because it's not as busy as it normally is, it sounds like. But, yeah, we're back in the mall. I'm watching Heather's lemonade. And I just wanted to get a flyer to see what else was going on today because the flyer had more things in it than you know, what was listed online. And the line has just been horrendous because that's where they're selling all their merchandise. So it's just, I waited. I went up there because there was only 2 people up there. And apparently they were buying merchandise, t-shirts and sweatshirts and whatever for a whole family. And they're trying to figure out what they wanted. And they were taking forever. And then the rest of the family started showing up. And then the dad, or probably whatever, the oldest guy, he's like, so there's other people in line. It was just me, and I wanted to. There she is, and I said, you know what? I just want a flyer. That's all I want. I just want a flyer. Actually, I wanted some merch, but I'm not gonna wait for them. so they handed me a flyer, and I was like, they should have information in one booth and merchandise in another booth, because that was totally ridiculous. It's that line was a mile long yesterday. A mile long. It's because people are picking things out. Yeah. Oh. She's got to go back to work. It's the Kodiak Hockey League. They're getting ready to do a memorial thing out here. But I figured I would come in here and look at the art. They're having an art show. Wow.
Okay. No, the next shift is yeah. I have to go because I
Very noisy around here. Ooh, I like that. That must be part of the regular. That's the Emily Rose. That's actually really cool. I like that. I like the whale too.
Okay, cool. So they'll be here soon. And,
All different kinds of art.
well, she said that they were going to do it. I mean, she said
Cute.
they'll close it. Yeah, she informed me that they would be locking the door. So they must.
Beautiful. All got prices on them too. Looks like they're all for sale. Tiny tiles, they're so small.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully I'll be doing more, so. All right, you guys have a good one.
Lenses.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, that lady.
There is a huge crowd here. Right in front of the harbor master. They're going to have a memorial service. I am not going to stay because I'd probably cry. I'm just that kind of person.
Wrestling.
I would love to have some more Dungeness crab, but I'm going to resist. It is a way different day than yesterday. I was dying of heat exhaustion yesterday, and I'm actually chilly today. And I thought I brought clothes that was too warm for here. What a difference. You looking for scraps? Looking for scraps? So I did pick up a flyer, and I started to I started to browse through the flyer, and I did okay with all of this. So, see, this, instead of the Lord's Prayer, this is actually what I went to sleep saying every night. This 23rd Psalms. And then I looked at the back, and I started to cry. Or I started to tear up. So, yeah, I would be in tears watching the memorial. Not for me. These guys are back here getting ready. I seen them running around here earlier today. Usually, if I go to any harbor, I run around the docks and look at all the boats. I wonder if I should do that. Okay, let's go for a walk. Wait. I'm gonna get my other camera. Okay, there we go. Do you guys see any difference? You know, from here, I will when I edit it. There might be somebody down here fishing. I hear voices. Yeah, lots of harbors in Alaska. So, at least once or twice a year you'll see me doing this. Walking around on the docks, checking out all the boats. So kind of weird being here by myself. At least I got you guys to talk to. Because normally I have somebody with me, and then I'll be talking to them, and I have to put music over top of things. That's part of the reason why I have a lot of music over top of things, is because either there's copyright music wherever I'm at, or I've got somebody with me and we're chit-chatting about life experiences, and sometimes it's not good. I mean, I've been complaining a lot this trip. I'm sorry, guys. But, you know, it's just life. It's kind of what it is. I mean, it's a great little festival. I actually met somebody. I should have asked his name. But he's worked here for 30 years. And he said that his son is living in California now, and he had his son on FaceTime, and they actually watch our channel. Wow, somebody that watches our channel. And he I'm getting distracted. He was talking to me about, you know, he's been down here enough. He's been here, done that, seen everything. And I said, yeah. I said, if I came just for the festival, I could have saved a lot of money, and I could have just flown out for the day and, flown back the same day. I don't know. I'd have to look at the flight times. There's 3 flights that go in and out of here. So there's an early morning one, which I came in on. And then there's a mid-morning one, which is the one I'm leaving on. And then I think there's an evening one. I would have to look to see what time that one is. So I'm sure that would have gave me enough time to just come to the festival. But I definitely want to come back. I want to come back and rent a Turo or something, because I heard that Turo is probably the best way to go. And things are really, really expensive this weekend because it's Memorial Day weekend. And it's, this is their big touristy event, the kickoff of the season. But I'd rather come back, maybe kind of fall-ish time and see things. Oh, I wanted to go down here because all the big boats are over here. And yeah, see some other things. There's a glass beach here where all the sea glass washes up. And I don't know. Oh, I'll have to go back and take a video of that lady's things. But there's a lady here that has glass jewelry. And that's where she gets it from, that glass beach. And she makes jewelry out of everything. So here's a little float plane coming in. Yeah, the cruise ship is gone. It pulled in at 7 o'clock this morning, and it was supposed to pull out at 2:30. I don't know where all the people went. Wow. Look like they're cleaning deck over here. It smells fishy. Fishing magician. Polar Star. Oh, there's definitely a crab boat. Hi. Resurrection. I know lots of people that used to watch Deadliest Catch. I think I've only seen it a few times. So I would not know if any of these ships are actually from there. I know I showed one time in Homer the harbor, and one of the most famous boats from the Deadliest Catch was docked there. Okay. I'm gonna go to the end here, and in case I'm boring some of you, I'll end it there. Unless I see some kind of cool, like the sea otters or sea lions. Yeah, when I got the video of I think it was a sea lion earlier today. It might have been a harbor seal. It looked more like a harbor seal because it had the spots on its coat. But we were videoing the Coast Guard and salmon berry, and yeah, it was probably wondering what all the people were doing on the hill. So I don't know if you can hear the bell, but they're ringing the memorial bell over there. There's the Dominator over there. Okay. Oh. But look, here's a cool look at the festival from over here. There it is. I'm gonna go walk around town. There's an eagle over there. There was like 4 of them. They were all fighting. Oh, wait a minute. Do you see that? There's a whole bunch of them up there just flying around in circles like vultures. Whole bunch of them. So I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna head this way and see if I can get better video. What the heck? I think that's a golden eagle. That thing was huge. Huge. Here's all your marine stuff. All in a row here by the bayside. Harborside. I'm gonna go in that Ace Hardware because they're open. There's not much open today, but I'm gonna go down here first because there's signs along the way, along this little walk. And smorgasbord of seafood. Marine Research, Department of Fish and Game, University of Alaska Fairbanks, our ocean sciences. Yeah, I was hoping to take some halibut home. Oh, look at that. The hippo of the sea. 30 to 40 years of life in the shallows. Females lay 2 to 3 million eggs. Wow. Pacific salmon. North Pacific crabbing. Harvest from the vast icy depths. Bleh. Yeah, they say we're losing our habitat for our king crab because the oceans are warming up really fast. We don't even have hardly any sea ice anymore, which is kind of not good for up here. Yeah, we had an Ace Hardware when I first moved into Fairbanks, and it closed up a few years later, but now they've got one again. I took you in there and showed you that one around Christmas time. And look, they've got a greenhouse out here. Let's see what they got. Please enter the door around the corner. Ow, I must have turned around funny. I got a hitch in my giddy up, like they say. They got all your gardening supplies out here. Nice. Oh, I'm not gonna go in there. Well, maybe I should go talk to the guy. He looks lonely. Open until 5. Closed for Memorial Day. Yeah, the store's a lot bigger than it looks from the outside. Good! $107 for a gallon of acrylic. $79 for stain. Extension cords are not awful. I guess the heavier things get, the more expensive they are. Like this. All your hardwares. It's a lot bigger than our Ace in Fairbanks. Upstairs too. So upstairs is boots and clothes and household stuff. It's pretty big up here too. Dill pickles. They must get their extra tufts in bulk. Because that's about average price. Deck boots, 88. I could just buy some from Kodiak just to say I got them from Kodiak. They probably got more variety here. $11.99. Looks like a half gallon. $8.29 for 34 ounces. A little can of Lysol, 12 ounces for $13. Well, you got the Meyer Clean Day stuff. This is what I got at home for tough stuff. $9.49. We've got the method stuff too. Refills. Yeah, I just saw the last flight head out of here, so I looked to see, and you could come in at 8 o'clock, so you would land here at 8 o'clock, but your last flight out would be 3:40, so you would have to be at the airport 2:40 maybe. That doesn't really give you enough time to do anything. I think they do that on purpose, so that way if you came, you would have to stay overnight at least. They want to keep you here doing stuff. Well, it's starting to be later in the night, so things are filling up again. It's open till 8. I'm sure everything else is closing up on Sunday night. Something to do. Yes. Oh, and gumbo too. Oh my gosh, dude. King cake. Oh my gosh. All the stuff. This is what I wanted to show you. Oh, this is beautiful sea glass. Just to think of all the work that takes just to get the sizes and stuff to match. Beautiful, beautiful. Artwork. Well, Jenny keeps telling me to go places. She's afraid I'm getting bored. But there's a cannery over here. And apparently there's a visitor center. Hi. So I guess I'll head over here and see if it's open. It might not be open today, but we'll see. Oh, the Elks Club has all the numbers for the different clubs. It looks like on the side here. They have Fairbanks is 1551. Look at that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's closed. It looks like. Yeah, there's a sign on the door that says closed. Like I said, everything here is closed on Sunday. And it's a holiday weekend too. But let's go see. Too bad. I could have came in here yesterday. I didn't even know it was here. See, more reasons to come back. Oh, look. It's got the wingspans of the eagle. That was a golden eagle that I saw earlier. But it was like huge. I mean, it was way bigger than that wingspan. I don't know. That was crazy big. There you go. It's closed Sunday and Monday. And federal holidays. It's only open from 12 to 4 anyway. Huh. There's a doggy impatiently waiting for her owner. Looks like a... Does it say dog grooming? No. And then there's chiropractic and massage. There's another little plaza over here. Huh. I'm gonna go back this way because I'm gonna walk down the cannery. Because there's a big shipping over there. It looks really cool. But yeah, there's a big cannery in Homer. I think it's actually called Trident too. Sounds like a motorcycle. Yeah, I didn't know the Kodiak Museum of History was over here. I thought it was further down the road by where we saw the parade. But that's cool. Now I know that too. So it pays to explore around a little bit. There's another visitor information center over here, and I just saw people walk in over there. So we'll go see that. It says it'll reopen on Monday at 9 o'clock. There's actually sailings. That's interesting. This is the ferry terminal. There's the ferry schedule. Huh. Oh, look, they even have a newspaper. Huh. Carlisle. Well. I didn't know if that was part of the building or if it's actually a big ship. It's, is the building a big ship? That's interesting. Here's the other side of that wildlife refuge center. Oh, it is. The building is built out of a big, huge ship. How cool is that? Sadly, I'm gonna miss the breakfast feed. Sourdough pancakes. Okay, here's the bag I was talking about. It's actually a pretty big bag. See, here's my hand on it. My hands are big. So that's a big tote bag. And I got a mouse pad from her with the fireweed and the mountains. She has, we showed it to you when I first came here yesterday, like a pink bear with the strawberry nose and strawberry little wreath headband. It's very cute, very bright. And then I got these sea glass earrings from the lady with the sea glass. And I wanted to get a different design, but I thought, oh, well, I need something to remember CrabFest. So I got the crabs. And then I got Heather a pair with some brown glass. So she will probably wear them tomorrow. But I am leaving in the morning. So, oh, and it came with a full box, so it has the lid. And this is, I have her card somewhere. But, oh, I can't even see that. But, you know, she gave me a little bag, too. Very cute. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm leaving in the morning. Oh my gosh, my hair. And I think that's probably it for this, you know, Kodiak. I brought a hamburger. So I'm gonna eat that, and then I'm gonna grab some, probably just water here. Maybe I'll go see what kind of teas they have out in the front there. And I'll probably, I don't know, maybe when Heather comes tonight, we might chit-chat. But I'll probably see you in the morning when I head back to Anchorage.